While visiting to hospital to see his grandpa, Arun saw many wall hangings with information related to heart disease, but he was not able to understand them. He wanted to know what had happened to his grandfather. Come, let us help Arun to know the basic informations about some heart disorders. The first disorder he noticed was high blood pressure, and it's also known as hypertension. We know our blood flows through the different organs that constitute the part of the circulatory system. Hearts, blood vessels, which include veins and arteries, along with capillaries, constitute the circulatory system. So, blood flows through the blood vessels and enters the heart. But just imagine what happens when the size of these veins decreases. Yes, it will create a high pressure to transport blood through it. Hypertension is a term used for blood pressure that is higher than the normal rate. The normal blood pressure rate is 120 by 80 mmHg. So what is 120 by 80 mmHg? What does the number stands for? Before heading towards the other scientific details, let us discuss two terms here, systole and diastole. When your heart beats, blood is squeezed and pushed through your arteries to the rest of your body. And this force exerts a pressure on your blood vessels, resulting in your systolic blood pressure. And the rate is expressed in mmHg, that is millimeters of mercury pressure. Recall that the normal blood pressure range is 120 by 80 mmHg, and the 120 mmHg stands for the systolic rate or the pumping pressure. The diastolic reading or the bottom number is the pressure in the arteries when the heart is at rest between beats. From this image given, what do you infer? This is a condition where the heart receives blood and gets oxygen. So, the diastolic rate or the resting pressure is 80 mmHg. So, what causes hypertension? If the blood pressure of an individual is 140 by 90, that is 140 over 90, higher, it shows hypertension. High blood pressure leads to what? They leads to heart diseases. The next disorder Arun noticed is coronary artery diseases or CAD. What happens if some calcium, fats or cholesterol molecules gets deposited on the blood vessels like here? Will there be any change in blood flow? Yes. It causes the lumen of the coronary arteries to become narrow, limiting the blood flow to the heart. Coronary artery disease, often referred to as atherosclerosis, affects the vessels that supply blood to the heart muscle. Lifestyle changes, medications, angioplasty, and some other surgeries are some treatments mode of coronary artery diseases. Now, Arun is very concerned about his lifestyle and he shares his knowledge with other friends too. What does this image indicate? Any guess? This is a photo of a man suffering from chest pain, and this condition is called angina. And it is also called angina pectoris. Have you ever wondered why such pain occurs in the body? Acute chest pains occurs when not enough oxygen is reaching towards the heart muscles. Why is there no oxygen content in the heart? This is because of the low blood flow in and towards the heart. And the fact is that this could occur in both males and females of any age. Do you know that the heart pumps about 2000 gallons of blood a day? And it's crazy to think that blood travels nearly 12,000 miles through the human body in a single day. Then, coming back to our topic, he again noticed a black image of a heart and he was so curious to know about this black heart. That is all about another heart problem, that is heart failure. It is a state of the heart when it is not pumping blood effectively enough to meet the needs of the body. It is not the same as cardiac arrest or a heart attack. Then, what is the difference between a cardiac arrest and a heart attack? Cardiac arrest occurs when the heart stops beating, whereas a heart attack happens when the heart muscle is damaged momentarily due to the shortage of blood supply. A good, healthy lifestyle, medication, happiness, and a high degree of physiological and emotional strength can help to lower your risk of heart disease. Now, let us summarize what we have learned.
Manorama Horizon. Learning made simple.